Okay, thanks for your patience there, everyone. Thanks there, Dustin, for your support. Gonna get started here. Jason's gonna join us a little bit later. So gonna be playing some Vintage Cube, best cube. um, yeah, and we'll hope, just like Dustin said there, for no whammies, no whammies. Big results. Hopefully, um, big hits. Black Lotus. Oh, well, Mana Vault's a pretty good pick up here. Um, what else to note? Um, always like staying mindful of Elvish Mystic. Um, always important to sort of keep that in mind. Um, what else? Lightning Bolt. It's also important to take a look at. But yeah, no, it's pretty clear. Mana Vault. I mean, mana acceleration is pretty important in any deck. I also don't mind like Stonecoil Serpent for taking sort of the avenue approach of fast mana. Imperial Recruiters, interesting. Fire Ice, Reanimate. So yeah, keep our eyes peeled and sort of see what happens here. Okay, well, like I was mentioning, this definitely looks like a Reanimator pack. We got Elish Norn Shieldred, K Command, colors that reward being in the Reanimator sort of field. Keeping my eyes on Devoted Druid and Stomping Ground though for this pack. It's a little too early to sort of dunk um, the Reanimator archetype just quite yet. So I'm actually going to pick up Stomping Ground and just sort of see where that takes us. Okay, High Tide, Volcanic Island, Deceiver Exarch. Now, one thing to stay of note is we saw Pack 1 Recruiter. I don't expect it to come back, but if we do get a Recruiter to swing around back, this Deceiver Exarch is looking a lot better. Really tough to pass away Volcanic Island, though. This early on, it really is great to get fixing. Opens up a lot of avenues of play. So I could easily see a great Timur deck built from a strong mana base like this. So I'm gonna pick up Volcanic Island. Okay, Emrakul, Promised End, very powerful card. Kind of looking at Stoneforge, Firebolt, Terminate. Yeah. Just think here. Thinking we'll go ahead with Stoneforge Mystic. It's kind of an off color, so I'm sort of hesitating. I'm not a big fan of the 2 mana ramp effects like Incubation Druid and things like that. Firebolt seems like very low end, so I'm thinking actually Emrakul Promise End. It's not the best Titan, but it does have a potent effect. It's tough to get rid of, so Tropical Island. Well, I mean, like I was saying, we have the makings of a strong Temur deck here, and I do like that Wall of Roots there too. Even though I mentioned I didn't like the 2 mana acceleration, Wall of Roots is probably one of the best 2 mana acceleration pieces, but it's definitely got to be Tropical Island here. Noting that we did see, just keeping Jason in mind, Brain Freeze in this pack, and we saw High Tide earlier. Yeah, no, that's not out of the question just yet. We could be Storm. It's always important to keep in mind. And boy, oh boy, Jason would be happy to see if we had a Storm deck of Bruin. Really tough to pass away Thran Dynamo here. I think that this card's going to just slot in very nicely. Kind of what the plan that we have going on here. Of note again, Palancron with Storm. I don't mind Fiery Confluence actually. Let me just think on that for a moment. Yeah, if we're going to be in green, utilizing some of the green dorks, I could see the argument for not picking up Thran Dynamo. The question is how much green are we going to actually get? I think I'm going to just go with my gut and go with Thran Dynamo here. Wow. Okay. Emery. I mean, this is what you sign up for Cube here. If you're able to really take advantage of Emery's effect, yeah, no, that's I'm definitely gonna snag that up here. The only thing that's close is Expansion Explosion, but as mentioned, if we're going for sort of a storm kill, then I could see us having a little bit of more success that way. Faithless Looting, Ravaging Ravine is kind of what I've got my eyes on. This pack isn't super strong for us right now. So we're still sort of undefined. Thinking Faithless Looting, it's got enough text that we might actually take advantage of it with Emery. So, and there we go. Imperial Recruiter. I like that right now over Stonecoil Serpent. It gets our Emery. It gets it's Deceiver Exarch, which we saw coming back around the wheel. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully we see that Deceiver Exarch. This is the pack that was the Reanimator pack. None of these cards really scream our deck. FTK could be viable. I'm not a huge fan of Wasteland. We did see Crucible in the pack before, which could be a potent combination, but I don't expect it to come around on the wheel. Yeah, I think I'm going to lock in FTK. Pyretic Ritual. I mean, we're still have the potential to be Storm, and this was the pack that we were looking for. Deceiver Exarch, and as expected, it's not here if I recall. So we'll pick up Avalanche Riders. Okay, Char, not the worst card for our pile of cards here so far. Koth isn't unreasonable as well. I could see a deck where we'd want that, but how red are we going to be, I guess is the question. But yeah, I think Char was the pick there. So okay. We could have a little red deck brew in here. Who knows? And Bizarre Baghdad, pretty exclusive to just well, Bizarre Baghdad, pretty exclusive to just Reanimator decks here. We're seeing Exhume, a few other things, but Grim Monolith, as I just clicked on immediately there. Again, really hard to pass up this fast mana. It would be great to see Duretti come around back. I think we've been pretty good at cutting off a lot of the artifacts. I am looking at Breeding Pool as well, but I think we're doing pretty well for our colored mana, and we're really not actually taking advantage of much of the green yet. Be even pleased with bringing around Whisperwood Elemental. But yeah, no, we'll definitely snag up Grim Monolith. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, this is a pack. We've got Mindslaver, Thousand Year Storm, Ulamog. Yeah, Spellseeker is actually of note as well. If we can get ready on the way back, I don't hate Mindslaver. So, I think that's going to be the pick here. We'll look for, things on the way back here like Thirst for Knowledge and stuff like that, since we are looking to be pretty heavy red-blue artifacts. But yeah, we'll keep that Thousand Year Storm in mind as well if we do end up going Storm. Okay. I'm taking my own Metalworker, Tooth and Nail, Repeal, Swiftspear, Copperline Gorge, Strip Mine. Somebody's gonna have a neat lands deck. A Metalworker. I mean, I don't expect a Metalworker or Course Portal to come on the way back, so I guess really what we're looking for here after this is possibly a Repeal. Copperline Gorge wouldn't be the worst, but as mentioned, we haven't really picked up any green cards of note. So, wow, Ren and 6, Strip Mine. I think this might be the point in time in which we start looking at some green cards here. I don't think we're going to be taking up Goblin Dark Dwellers, anything else. So I'm going to take up Ren and 6. It's sort of speculative, I guess, because we're not really super able to take advantage of them right now. We missed on the Wasteland and things like that, and Yeah, I'm just gonna think on that for a moment here. Would Sylvan Caryatid be a better pick? Again, I'm not well over the moon about the two drop accelerants, so I'm thinking Renin 6, passing up some pretty good black cards. We've seen some good black cards come around. Wow, Urza, okay, and Kiki Jiki. All right. Well, this leads to some decisions now. How blue or red do we think we're going to be? I guess is our next line of questioning. I mean, it's got to be Urza here. I mean, we're not going to see Kiki or Mer Battlefield come around back. We've done a decent job of cutting off red, so that we might pick up Kiki, but I seriously don't expect for it to wheel. Um, in that case, did that change our mind about Urza? No, I think we've got a very potent artifacts deck. We'd be happy with Lotus Spoon coming around back or a Braid, things of that sort. So um, pick up Urza. Wow, Blast Zone, Bolus Citadel, Golos, Upheaval, Tendrils. I mean, it has to be Upheaval, right? It's just um, very broken with artifact mana. So thinking that Kieran, if we can see that come around back, but it's not the strongest pack. So yeah, pick up Upheaval here. Mishra's Workshop. Okay, okay. Relic Progenitus, Abbot of Carol's Keep. Well, I mean, this is if this isn't a workshop deck, then I don't know what is. So I think we'll pick that up, and we'll keep in mind Botanical Sanctum. That would be probably the discipline pick here. But yeah, go ahead and take this off here. Just doing a quick check on my feed here. Sorry. Excellent. Okay. How's audio on your guys' end here? Looks like desktop audio's hopefully working for you guys. Anyways, Arcane Artisan, Lumbering Falls, Embereth, Golgari Signet. Um, Again, I think we've done a decent job of fixing green. We only have Renin 6 in our card pool, so I'm going to pick up Golgari Signet. It's at least green. I really like Embereth Shield Breaker, but I think Signet's going to be the more potent pick for our deck here. And as expected, we got Duretti on the way back, so feeling rewarded for cutting off artifacts. And yeah, we're going to have a sweet Duretti deck here. And none of these cards are particularly amazing. I'm kind of thinking Nature's Claim over Pyroclasm for board technology. Nature's Claim has definitely got a lot more lines of text against other decks than Pyroclasm does. Okay, not hating Copperline Gorge, but wow, Putrid Hymn Thoughtseize, that's some disrespect here. Kind of troubling, to be honest, to see those still going so late. Pick up the Gorge. It's going to be pretty solid now to play Renin 6 with next to no forests, but we really want to find a way to take advantage of them here moving forward. Wow, black is very wide open. I'm feeling like I missed the boat here on picking that up. And Tomb as well, geez. Okay, well, I'm going to pick up a Braid. It's going to be best card for our deck here. And take that on the sideboard. Yeah, really looking for a way to take advantage of Renin 6. We don't want to force this card, but P and Kieran Noir's is a great pickup here. I really don't want to force Renin 6, but we did miss out on probably the two best cards for him. We didn't see Strip Mine come back around, so a little disappointing to say the least. Well, we got the makings of a pretty cool. Is it reanimator list here? So, or sorry, my apologies. Is it artifact deck here? Oh wow. Well, we got a pile of cards here. Concentrated Franks, Carnite, Sign of Mirza. Our 4 curve is pretty heavy, but I think it's still just Karn. Like it's very good in this Artifacts Matters deck. I'm not super excited about Chrome Mox. I'm looking at also Yog's Will and Duress for the A very happy Storm player, I'm assuming. They're in that ability. We're not going to see Consecrated Sphinx come back. I'm a little sad about not playing him. He might actually be a little bit better than currently what we've got. I mean, we've got some good finishers, so I'm not super worried about losing him. It is tough to let that go. Cryptic Command's also, a good, decent set of permission for us. We're not really, showing much other permission, but Karn is it's far too potent, I think here. Okay, Academy Ruins and 3 Signets. That's not something you see very frequently. Um, yeah, I think it's got to be Academy Ruins here. I'm also looking at Grudge, hoping to see that come on the way back. Um, wow, and Izix Signet. You know what? We're not going to see Izix Signet come on the way back. I expect that someone's going to let us have Academy Ruins. So we're going to actually go ahead and take that and keep our eyes peeled for both Grudge and Academy Ruins on the way back. Okay, wow. Well, we think we found our combination card that we're looking for with Duretti here. Sundering Titans just got a lot more, ability to really take over the game. Mindslaver is very mana intensive, so also looking at, I guess, Trinket Mage gets Mana Vault. JVP, Seasons Pyromancer. This is a good pack for us. I think what we're missing the most right now is card draw, actually. So looking at Season Pyromancer and JVP, I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of flashbacking off of Jace. But I do like that Jace really combines well with Ren and 6. So I think that's going to be the reason why we're going to select Jace. Yeah, we'll keep our eyes peeled for any of those other 4 cards, including even Rakdos thing. That would be great on the way back. Oh boy. Okay, well, as mentioned, we're looking for card draw, so I'm thinking Ponder's the pick here. Oh my goodness, Smuggler's Copter? Never mind. Really don't have many creatures to take advantage of Smuggler's Copter, but yeah, that's going to be a hard card to pass up. We also have Sword of Fire and Ice as well of note. I always like noting that sword. It's probably the most potent sword. Wow, Karn. Wooded Foothills is a very disciplined pick here. Same with Preordain, but I mean, I always make a point of never pass Karn. Really do like Duretti in this deck too. It's almost too bad that we don't have capability of taking advantage of him with these current colors. We could look at Verdant Catacombs. But yeah, this is a strong pack though. I mean, we'd be happy with just about any one of these cards coming back, except for Thalia, Fauna Shaman, Mesmeric Fiend. Yeah, so Karn Liberace though, we're gonna snag this bad boy up. Whoa, the hits just don't stop coming. Questing Beast, Treasure Cruise, Phyrexian Revoker. I think it's going to be a Revoker here. We're pretty deep on the artifact archetype, so it's hard to pass up Treasure Cruise, though, especially when we need card draw. I just struggle to see how we can make Delve work. We've got Emery, Faithless Looting. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more confident about picking up Revoker here. So, Empty the Warrens, Pestermite. Good old recruiter Pestermite Kiki. We missed out on our Kiki Jiki Pestermite line since we opted for Urza, and feeling a little punished here, especially after we saw Deceiver. But you know what? That's the way draft goes sometimes. So I think in that case, I think we're going to actually look at Burning of Zinyi. We've got a lot of artifact mana here, and yeah, I think we really want to take advantage of that. So, oh boy. Well, as mentioned, we'd be really happy to play Duretti Iconoclast, and not a lot of these cards are great for us. And I've really been envying being in black, so we're just going to continue to try and hope for the best here, as they say. Well, I don't hate Eternal Witness. I don't like Chromox the most here. Um, I don't think there's any way we can take advantage of LED. I think it might actually be Eternal Witness here. Yeah. No, I think we're gonna go with Eternal Witness. It's double green though. I think we've got a decent amount of green fixing, so and Academy Ruins came around on the way back. Now, gonna be committing a lot more to green, so I'm a little worried about Academy Ruins Mindslaver. I think that's what's gonna push it over for me. I do like Grudge a lot though. It's almost main deckable. It's that potent. Um, yeah, being 3 colors with Academy Ruins is rather ambitious. I think I'm gonna go with Grudge instead. And there we go. Both Sundering Titan and Season Pyromancer are coming on the way back. I'm looking at a very high curve here. I think that since we have access to Metalworker, quite a lot of potent artifact mana, we should go ahead with Sundering Titan. It's definitely a tough call. I mean, I could argue, we could see the argument for Season Pyromancer as well there. Flame Slash for the sideboard, I guess. And there we go. Daretti Ingenious Iconoclast. Fantastic pickup. I mean, we'd be gifted to get Verdant Catacombs in the last couple picks here, but very doubtful. See, we didn't get it, but you know that's quite alright. You know, I think this is a very fine artifact deck. Quite pleased with this. So, what are we gonna do next here? We've got basically anywhere between 3 to 4 cuts to make. Definitely see the argument for Recruiter coming out. I do like this curve here. Metalworker is actually pretty interesting with Emrakul. GVP, Emery, Char. I'm really worried about this Eternal Witness, actually. You know, it wasn't much else in that pack, so I don't feel bad about that pick, but really are, even though we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ways of getting at it, we're really going to be super disciplined to blue and red. And it worries me even also having Daretti in there. We do have Golgari Signet. Yeah. This is an interesting one. I think it's important that we keep our creature count up as well. So, I can see arguments to get rid of Burning of Zinyi. So I think we're gonna look at that for on the sideboard for right now. I like Daretti. I like Pyrrha. I don't know how many planeswalkers we have. I'm looking at Ren and Sixth. Honestly, it's not likely that we're going to be able to take advantage of him. Even if we do even get something like getting him to alt, it's just very loose, I think. Excellent. So looking at one more cut here, I'm really adamant about keeping in Ancient Grudge. I think that card doesn't get enough respect. I like that we have a decent amount of removal. I don't want to take care of those. I'm looking honestly at Eternal Witness. It's the most difficult card to play, but we have such free fixing for it. Now that we're not playing Ren and Six, would be a little bit more disciplined to take out the Eternal Witness, and then we would have access to a much more clean mana base. I could just really have sort of a clear line. We only have 8 creatures though at that point. It's not looking super viable to turn on Copter anytime soon. Yeah, I mean, And then we could start looking at sweet stuff like Shrine too. I mean, I don't hate that here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red cards. No, that's probably not good enough. Um, yeah, we only have 4 blue cards. I mean, the mana is going to be pretty interesting here. I'm actually going to just take a look at what Moto suggests here. Um, yeah, well, that sounds about right. I mean, 6/5. You could probably even go lower on the blue. We do have double blues to be worried about. And that gives us 7 blue sources. Is there even any point to Tropical Island, though? It's interesting. Yeah. I think we actually, we have access to green if we want it, I guess, for sideboard tech, like Nature's Claim. Um, I guess since we do have, actually, my apologies, Ancient Grudge in here, we probably want to keep that in. Um, yeah. Okay. I think this is it. I'm just add in the final land. I'm just looking at um, what we're really missing. I think we've got a decent amount of blue, 6 blue, 2, 3, 4, 8 red with 2 black, 2 green. I'd really hate to be stuck with ready not being castable. So I think I'm going to opt for adding another swamp. We don't have any fetches, so I think that's going to be our best pick. And we only have 1 double red card, so I'm pretty happy with that. Um, for feeling like we're not running with enough creatures, which I could definitely see us feel like we're running into that, we have quite a selection at our disposal for red, so that's good to keep in mind. And I'm not huge on bringing in Stomping Ground if we don't need to. And we already have 2 green sources here, so yeah, I'm liking the look of this. I think in the meantime here, I'm just going to take a small break. Should be expecting Jason to arrive shortly, so if you'll excuse me once again, I'll hold up here for Jason. So yeah, thank you so much.